It's Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, it seems to be the fascination. There's talk of him as high as 4 to Atlanta, potentially 5 to Cincinnati. And it seems like the floor for most folks is Miami at 6. I do think there's a possibility he slides as far as Carolina at 8. But I'm curious from your perspective, how invested can we get into Kyle Pitts from a fantasy football lens? We know he's a tremendous athlete. We know he's a great pass catcher, but he's still a tight end. And does that limit him in your eyes for his fantasy football value?
As a rookie, I think you have to temper your expectations. Historically, rookie tight ends don't do anything. And I'm not just talking about the ho-hum tight ends. Even some of the greatest tight ends in the history of the National Football League came into the league. There's a learning curve. There really is. I think the best rookie season that we've seen in the last 20 years was Evan Ingram and then Jeremy Shockey, both for the New York Giants, coincidentally. Will Pitts be a top 5 fantasy tight end if he goes to Atlanta or Cincinnati? No, probably not. Will he be top 10? Maybe 10 to 12 in that area. But Pitts is far more valuable in dynasty leagues. I mean, he could be the first overall pick in dynasty leagues because he's that good. The hype is that big, and the tight end position is really that thin, right? I mean, Travis Kelce's been the best guy at the position for 5-6 straight seasons. He's going to be 32 during the course of this season, and Pitts is a very young man, so obviously he's going to have a lot more value in dynasty leagues. But I do think because of the hype, people are going to draft him to be their tight end 1. And if he goes to Atlanta, for example, assuming Julio's still there, Calvin Ridley will still be there, Hayden Hurst will still be there, you would think they're going to add a running back in this draft. So there's going to be a lot of mouths to feed, even in Cincinnati. If he goes to the Bengals, I don't think he'll end up going to Cincinnati. But if he does, that means T. Higgins will be the number 1 because they would have passed on Jamar Chase. You've got Tyler Boyd, and you've got Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. So there's some talent there as well. I don't think Pitts is going to come right in. If he has 50 to 60 catches, 600 yards, and 6 touchdowns as a rookie, that's phenomenal for a rookie tight end. Very, very productive season. And then after year 1, the sky's the limit.